Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be trying out a brand new product released from Chanel. This is from the #1 de Chanel line, and this is the Red Camellia. This is the Skin Enhancer. This has come out in 3 shades: soft pink, medium coral, and intense amber. I've picked up 2 of the shades. I picked up the soft pink and the medium coral. So this is what the packaging looks like, exactly the same as what the #1 de Chanel foundation came in. It has 30 ml of product. This is made in France and has a shelf life of 12 months from date of opening. So I'm just having a look at the Chanel website, and this product is enriched with the Red Camellia extract and oil, and it helps keep skin looking youthful and restores its natural radiance day after day. This is concentrated with plant waxes and hyaluronic acid, and I have taken a screenshot of the list of ingredients, so I'll put that here if you want to pause and take a look. They say that this hydrates the skin all day long. It is smoothing and perfecting. It can be used on its own or applied as a primer under foundation. Available in 3 subtly pearlescent apricot hued shades for a radiant complexion, light coverage, suitable for all skin tones. So as they were saying on their website, you can use this product a couple of ways: as a primer underneath the foundation, or you can use it on your own. Now, I've put one of these on the back of my hand, but I actually haven't tried these yet. I'm wondering whether they're going to be similar to the Atelier, that's the brightening CC serums. And it took me a while to try that Atelier serum because I didn't think it would suit my oily skin. So those of you that haven't watched any of my other videos, I am 53 years old, so I have mature skin, and also I have oily skin as well. It's winter here now in New Zealand. My skin is still oily, but not as oily as in the middle of summer. But when I did try the Atelier serum, it actually goes really beautifully. I love it under foundation, and I also like it on its own as well. So I'm hoping the formula of this #1 de Chanel, the Skin Enhancer, will also be suitable for my oily skin, because the foundation from that line, it is beautiful and gives a beautiful finish to the skin, but really it's more suited for me in the cooler months, so autumn, winter, and springtime. I can wear it in the middle of summer, but it takes a bit more fussing round. So I'm hoping that these skin enhancers will be suitable and work with my oily skin. So let's take a look inside and take a look at the bottle that it comes in. So it is the same shape and exactly the same size as the foundation, and I'm just going to hold up the foundation. This is the one in soft pink, the Skin Enhancer, and here is the foundation. Foundation comes in a frosted glass, and these Skin Enhancers, they have the clear glass. So I'm just going to take out of the packet the medium coral. So here is the soft pink, and this one here is the medium coral. So you certainly get quite a lot of product. So now I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand to show you. I don't think I'm going to need very much. So first of all, I'm just going to pump out. This is the one in, this is soft pink. It feels silky smooth, and you can see when I move my hand, you can see that radiance. It does look really pretty. So I'm wondering which one is going to suit me. I think this one will be really brightening, really lovely under foundation. I'm hoping that the medium coral might be okay to wear on its own. So when you first pump it out, it's not overly runny. It doesn't seem to be running down my hand. So I'm just going to blend that out. So that does seem quite dark, but then I have put quite a bit on there and just moving it around just a small area. But again, you can see that really beautiful luminosity. I'm just going to turn down the lights in front of me and hold them a bit closer so you can take a better look. So here we have the soft pink and the medium coral. Just for a couple of comparisons, I also have the Beiges. It's the Sheer Healthy Glow. This is the highlighting fluid, and this goes beautifully under foundations, and this is in the shade Sunkissed. So I'm going to just pump a little bit beside the medium coral. And I've also got the Atelier Brightening CC Serum, and this is in the shade, this is Nude Glow. So I'm going to put that in between the soft pink and the medium coral. So I'll just put a little bit of that in the middle there. So first of all, this is the Beiges. So they are quite different shades. And I'd say that this one doesn't feel quite as silky as this one, but I can wear this one underneath, particularly a soft matte foundation like the Chanel Ultra Le Tint, the long wear one. Looks really beautiful. So I'm thinking that I'll probably be able to wear these new #1 De Chanel Skin Enhancers underneath, probably a more matte foundation as well. I am going to try it today under the #1 foundation just to show you what it looks like. So this is the Beiges, this is medium coral, this is the soft pink, and then the one that's running down my hand a little bit now, this is the Atelier, this is the Nude Glow. So that one, just having a look, seems to be quite close to the soft pink. The soft pink definitely has, it's more of a cooler shade. So again, just with the lights turned down. So this is soft pink, the #1 De Chanel in soft pink. This is by Terry, Nude Glow, #1 De Chanel in medium coral, and the Beiges highlighting fluid in Sunkissed, and that is quite a goldy one, whereas this is more apricot toned. So I have already got my eye makeup on. I've also got a little bit of concealer on as well, and lightly powdered. Done my eyebrows. I have done my skincare quite a while ago. It's now afternoon, so I did that early this morning. But about 20 minutes ago, I did reapply my sunscreen that I put on every single day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the soft pink on the left side, and I'm going to put the medium coral on my right side, and I'll apply it using my fingers and also using a brush as well, and see which one I prefer. And then once we've had a look at that, I will put a very light layer of the #1 De Chanel, the foundation on, and see what that looks like as well. So I'm going to start off with the soft pink. I don't think I'm going to need very much, and I would say that this is going to be quite highlighting on me. So I'm just going to start off using my finger. So as I was saying, apart from under my eyes and with my eyeshadow on that, I've only got sunscreen on. There is no other primer on. So I'm just going to just pop that over through here. I'll put it right down my nose and over here. So it does give a really lovely, really gorgeous highlight to the skin, but there really is, and I didn't think there would be, there really is no coverage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get a brush, and I'll put the rest on of the soft pink using a brush. I'm going to take the Sonia G, this is the classic base, and just pop rest on, just using the brush. So it says on the website, you can use it just in the T-zone or just through here, or you can pop it all over as well. So I'm only putting on, it's just a very light layer. So I'm just picking up the rest. That was on my hand. It does have that #1 De Chanel fragrance. I think it is really beautiful. But for those of you that may not like fragrance in your products, then you wouldn't like this. But I don't find it overwhelming at all. So it does give a beautiful luminosity. And because of my oily skin, I think with the #1 De Chanel over the top, it might be just a little bit too much. But I do think this would go beautifully under, as I was saying, for my skin type, just a more of a soft matte foundation. But now that I'm feeling it and it's setting down, It doesn't feel greasy at all. I thought it might be from the line of the number 1 de Chanel, and it does have the hyaluronic acid in it and other humectants. So I thought it might be a little bit too much, but when I compare it to the side without anything on, it actually feels really good. Sometimes when I put things like this on, it can start to feel a little bit greasy, but it doesn't feel like that at all. So now on the other side, let's try the medium coral. This will be quite interesting to see what this one looks like. So again, just going to start off just using my finger. And I'm hoping this won't give the lightness that this one gives, but I'm hoping once this is all on, this would be quite nice just by itself. And I think it could be, and if it works, I think it could be really beautiful in the summertime. So I don't really see a difference whether using your finger or a brush. I like putting on products using a brush. So I'm just going to wipe down the one that I used, the Sonia G one. That's the classic base. And I'm just going to put on the rest just using the brush. So initially I thought that this might be too dark, but I think it actually looks, I quite like the look of this. I think this would be really beautiful just by itself and in the summertime when you want more of that sun-kissed look. I'm actually going to tap just some of this under my eye as well. I've already got concealer there, but I'm just going to tap a little bit on just to sort of even things out. And for reference, I don't think I said, but I'm normally shade B30 when it comes to Chanel foundations. And I have a light towards medium skin tone, probably more towards medium. So this is with the medium coral. And this is with the soft pink. So you can certainly see it looks like I've sort of been under a sunbed, and it looks more odd because I've got the soft pink on this side. And this is definitely highlighting and gives a lightness on this side, whereas this gives a luminosity, but then it hasn't got that lifting lightness on it. So it does look a bit strange, especially when I'm looking at it like this. So now I'm just going to take the number 1 de Chanel, the foundation, and I really just want to put a light layer of this on. So I'm going to take the Sonia G, this is the jumbo base, and just tap a little bit foundation on. I'm going to go over the soft pink first. And then I'm going to go over the medium coral. So now that I've got the foundation over the top, you don't see so much of a drastic difference. So soft pink, you can still see that it is lightened, whereas here it certainly doesn't look that bronzy apricot anymore. It is a deeper tone, but I do like it now with the foundation over the top. Unfortunately, I was hoping that it would be something I could wear by itself in the summertime, but this shade medium coral would be too deep for that, and this would be, I think, too light for me as well just to wear by itself. But for underneath the foundation, I like both of them. They both give quite different looks, and I'm not quite sure which one I prefer. I could probably use a bit more of a mixture. I could use this more around here, and then I could pop this more around the perimeter and leave the soft pink for in through here. I think that would look really gorgeous as well. So normally now I would powder over the top, and I'm going to apply some blush and also some lipstick. So for the blush, I'm going to put on the number 1 de Chanel, and this is in the One Healthy Pink. This is really beautiful, the shade. So I've just wiped down the foundation brush that I was using, and I'm going to use the same one to apply this blush. I'm not going to put a lot on, and I'm not going to put on any bronzer today either. So I just had to go out and make a phone call, and now I've popped some lipstick on, and this is the finished look. I still haven't powdered it yet. At this stage, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous look. I love this glow underneath, but I know with my oily skin, maybe not today. It is quite cold outside. Like I was saying, it is winter here now in New Zealand, but I know if it was summertime, I would definitely have to powder this and probably bake powder on as well. I do that using a damp beauty blender, bake on the powder and then brush it away, and I still would get the glow back, but just help it to set. But like it is now, it's just absolutely beautiful, and I'm not too sure which side I prefer. I think with the foundation over the top, for all over, I actually like the medium coral. I just like the tone that it gives to my skin. This does give a lovely highlight, but I don't know, I think I like this one more. But like I say, I could use them both, the soft pink through here and down in here, and then use the medium coral all the rest around here, and I think that would look really lovely as well. So which side do you think's better, the soft pink or the medium coral? But as it is at the moment, my skin just looks glowy and plumped and really good. It is sort of later in the afternoon, so normally I'm not an afternoon person, and normally I start to get pretty tired by now. I'm more of a morning person, but all of a sudden my skin and everything has just come alive, and I think this is a really lovely product. So what I'm going to do now that you've seen it without any powder on, I'm now going to pop a little bit of powder on. I'm not going to bake it on. I'm just going to use a very fluffy brush because I want to set this down so it lasts for the rest of the day. So I've just got a little bit of the Natural Finish loose powder, and I think for the brush I want to grab quite a fluffy one. So I'm going to get the BK Beauty. This is the 102, and this is super fluffy, and I don't even want to dip it into all that. There is a tiny bit of powder here in the lid, and that's really all I want to do. I just want to tap that through, just through the T-zone. I love the glow around here. I think it's really beautiful. So I've got hardly anything on my brush now, and then I'll just tap that over the rest of my face. So it has mattified it a little bit, but there still is a really gorgeous glow. And I mentioned in my other videos that original glow that I had, that will come back in about another 15 minutes. It's just that the powder just helps to set things down with my oily skin. But that initial glow that I had, and I wish it would stay, but I just know it won't with my oily skin. But that initial glow was absolutely beautiful, and I'm looking forward to another 15 or so minutes when it comes back, because it looked just so gorgeous. So these skin enhancers are really lovely. I'm sure there's other ways you could use them as well. The soft pink one, I think you could even use it as a highlighter once you've got your blush on, and just tap it on the high points on your nose. Just tap little bits around here. I don't think it has to be a base product. I'm pretty sure you could use it as a highlighter and it would work really beautifully for that. I think it is a beautiful formula. It feels silky smooth when it goes on, and it definitely does what it says it will do, enhance and highlight your skin. I think overall it is a really lovely product. So that's it for today's video. I would love it if you gave it a like and subscribed, and I will see you next time. Bye.